Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a intruder to welcome to, yes, your grace Snowfall, and, oh bloody hell, have I been waiting for this one. So, right, quick catch up just in case you don't remember. Back in 2020, there was a game called Yes, Your Grace, which I absolutely cocking adored. A really interesting strategic kingdom management game, all about balancing the needs of your kingdom versus the needs of your citizens and the needs of your own family. Really interesting, a really well put together game, absolutely cocking adored it, and here we go, it's got a sequel. Okay, let's dive straight into this one because, this is gonna be a damn good time.
Dear Eric, I write with unfortunate tidings. The negotiations with Baron Kafka have broken down. Even worse, the early cold has frozen our swamps. As I write this, Kafka's armies have driven us from our keep. We expect he will pursue us northwards until we can retreat behind your safe walls at Grevno. We should reach you in around 2 months' time. I look forward to seeing you, old friend, though I regret it's not in better times. Lord Jacob. P.S. What good fortune that you were repairing your wall when last I visited. I will be grateful for it when my armies and I arrive.
Okay, so it feels like yes, we've got a similar setup to game 1 immediately. Sounds like yes, there's trouble out there, and it's marching in my direction, so I've only got a certain amount of time to, prepare my armies, but at the same time, my bloody fussy pleb citizens are going to be coming up to my throne saying, Your Majesty, the harvest has failed, my family are dying, please give us money, and no, Tim, you can't have money for food. Did you not hear what I just said about the invading army? Anyway, this is my castle, looks very similar to how it did in the first game, and yes, what you do is you just wander around and interact with a few bits and pieces. Obviously, as the name might suggest, it's currently winter, so probably best I put on, some nice clothes or something. And also, my crown. You can't be a king without a crown, it's a really important part of the whole business, much better. Okay, here we go straight into the meat and potatoes of the game. Sitting on my lovely throne, wearing my king hat, passing judgment on people who come to see me. Down over here, yes, I've got myself 10 supplies, 12 gold, and also, yes, a threat meter. So, things are going to start getting nasty. Let's just, sit down on the throne and have a nice chat with anybody who wants to come and see the king today. And here come the petitioners, though it feels like, yes, possibly up first is in fact my own wife. Could you please check on the kids when you've got time? Right, so she's a bit busy with, yes, by the looks of it, our 2 newborn twins. I did see a couple of cribs in our bedroom, and yes, we did have 3 daughters in the first game, so I should probably go check in on them, but just for the minute, darling, I'm a bit busy being king. Like, there's an entire cooking queue behind you, including, oh, there he is. There's cooking Tim, coming in asking for food so his children don't starve to death. Dear oh flipping dear. Alright, plebs, up you come. What do you cocking need from me? Your Grace, the Master Builder wants to see you about construction work. Perfect timing, I meant to pay him a visit. More than ever, we're going to need this wall to hold up. I trust his news is good. It's never good in this game. It's always Your Majesty, I need more money, otherwise we're all going to die. I believe so, it's best to see him at the wall. Okay, I saw you stuttering there, it's definitely not good news. Right, get out the way, who else needs my cooking money? A better king would have protected us from the cruelties of last year's war. Okay, not sure who you are precisely, but you're cocking ballsy just coming into my throne room and yelling at me. I'm so sorry some people died during the war, which we won, by the way. You're welcome. It's only fair you help us now. We need a new stable for our stock. Rebuilding our home took everything we had. Our workers are exhausted. There are no supplies left. You have the opportunity to right your wrongs. Help us, Your Grace. You see, here we go. Here's cooking Tim right now. Okay, so on this occasion, rather than just giving her a pile of money, yes, I can send someone from my court to go and assist her. Either my general and a handful of soldiers, or the witch. So okay, she's good at dealing with, people who are sick or whatnot. She's basically, good at medicine. The military guy, however, his soldiers provide labour. That feels more relevant to me. So I tell you what, I'm going to send 1 blob of general, meaning of course, yes, for the rest of the day, the general can only do one more thing. Bring on the next pleb. We're clearing out the forest for a new pasture, Your Grace. Me and my father have been doing this for years now. And one of the trees we cut down didn't land where we thought it would. See, my father doesn't hear well anymore. Must have been all those years at the sawmill. I tried shouting at him, waving, but he was too lost watching those birds of his. It was a white-backed woodpecker or something along those lines. A woodpecker! He says they're red. See, I wouldn't know. The point is, the tree fell on him. Okay, by any chance do you want the witch to come along and give a bit of a look-see at his leg? Oh, hang on, I get it. That first staple, anyone could do it. But on this occasion, we need 40 to pass. The general provides plus 30, but if it's a combat or labour task specifically, then at that point, he adds another 10. The witch, however, she's adding plus 10 to this being an illness thing, but to get over the line, I need to commit her twice. By the look-see of it, yes, because one gets to just shy, yeah, that's still in fail. Okay, that still leaves me with one witch blob, but yeah, it's going to take her more time because it's a more serious illness. So, off you go, buddy. I hope your dad's okay. Your Grace, hear me out. Okay, any petition that begins with, okay, before I start speaking, just let me finish before you kick me out. I get the feeling this might be an example of, someone being incredibly cocky unreasonable. I know people don't usually care for cats, but I love mine. Never mind, you can have anything you want. How much money do you need for your cats? The farmer next to me started luring her inside and feeding her whatever garbage she wants. Bring him to me. I shall execute him right now. The fat cat combats. Apparently I've got a special potion I could take if I wanted to. Alternatively, I could send the general and the witch. I mean, you are kind of the last petitioner of the day, so, okay, I am sending a general and my witch to speak to your neighbour about the fact he's not giving your cat a well-balanced diet. This is in no way mismanaging the nation, alright? This is fine. I really hope no one runs in right now saying, Your Majesty, they're here early! Send the general at once! Because I'm so sorry, now he's busy dealing with a fat cat, I've kind of sent him away. Right, that's my kinging done for the day. Time to go and, yes, hang out with my other children from the first game, as my wife's a bit busy with the twins right now. Hi, Timo, and hello, my... Oh my goodness, just like in the first game, I get to select what my young daughter Kidani's name is. And obviously, we're going for Potato Head, because if I recall correctly, she hated it in the first game. So that's your nickname again, Potato Heads. Father, I asked you not to call me that. Okay, I feel like Kidani may have grown up a bit in the intervening, year or two since the first game. Dear oh flippy dear. Yeah, well, screw you. You're still Potato Heads. Especially not in front of my new employee. I mean our guest. Certainly Potato Head. And yes, your mother wanted me to say hi. Make sure you were doing okay. Your Grace, what a long day it has been. Oh, I am so very tired, I am. Now if you could, cough cough. If you could pass me this mug, Your Grace. Oh, I am so thirsty. I feel like I may be about to be pranked here. And... Or is there a chance you expected something to happen with the mug? You are supposed to fill the cup with water, cover the top with a parchment, and flip it all upside down. I'm sorry, I was practicing with my bow like Father said. No, that's good. You can help defeat the barbarians. It's going to be great. Okay, so my daughter's a catastrophically bad influence for the kid we're taking care of. Brilliant. Okay, meanwhile outside, right. You're gonna want money or something, aren't you? Okay, the wall is nearly complete. That's good news. I can answer any questions you may have. Right, let's just figure out where we are and whatnot. Yes, resources. Do you need more resources by any chance? Oh no. Yes, everything is going well, ... Okay, I feel like everybody's lying to me. Apparently, there are some hiccups with the limestone delivery, but I know just a guy who will make sure any potential issues are dealt with. Okay, guards, can we just arrest this guy right now, because I'm getting extraordinarily bad vibes here. Okay, I really hope you don't need anything, because I kind of sent my entire team away to deal with the cats. And the problem is, the swans have stolen my lion. Of all the issues I expected to be faced with on my first day as a new king, this is not one of them. You know the Swans, right? The famous bandit gang, right. The Swans are a bandit gang, and they decided to steal a lion. So, the Swans attack the cart, the lion disappears into the forest. Okay, but here we flipping go. If I help her, then eventually I get a cut of the profits for selling the lion. Oh, I think something much worse just occurred. I told you I should have fired that guy. I knew it. I knew I should have just cocky got those guards to execute that guy. I knew he was a cocky con man. That's kind of on me for hiring him. Like, I presumably hired him at some point. Okay, so that's the end of day one. Nice simple introduction to what's going on here. So now I get to collect some taxes. So, you know, we've got more money coming in as time goes by. Lovely. In fact, I can keep collecting taxes though. Ooh. Every time I do, I'm hurting happiness. Right, so I can trade happiness for money if that's what I want to do. And I assume I could also do the same in reverse, spending money in order to lower discontent, but for the time being, discontent is 0 because we helped out that woman with her cat. So okay, let's just move on for the time being. But okay, money could also be used to, yes, either upgrade my agents in some capacity, or buy new items. Now, are these just one-off though? I don't know. And with that, we move on to week number 2. Lovely. So that's your basics. That's the game's flow. Also, hilariously, I couldn't find my crown this morning. But why do I get the feeling that, yes, possibly my cocky daughter may have stolen it as revenge for the potato face crack? Okay, so aftermath of the collapse. 2 soldiers have a concussion, the chef's broken his arm, the master builder is dead. Okay, if the master builder's who I think he was, good. Bastard deserved it. Okay, meanwhile, you. Please be less incompetent than the last guy. I am Julian, your new master builder, and may I say it is an honour to work at this lovely, lovely property. He's also got a really nice cape. I don't know if I trust this guy or not. Okay, Julian, why did the wall just fall over last week? Was the last guy by any chance, like, you know, scrimping on limestone or something? Because he mentioned something to do with limestone. The answer is so absurd as to give offence. I need a moment to process the indignity of it all. You see, the culprit was termites. The wall's mostly made of stone! Termites can't... Actually, you know what, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a termite expert. Maybe termites can destroy stone, I don't know. Okay, but here we go with the main business. We're low on mortar, the same thing the last guy mentioned. Without limestone, there's only so much that we can do. I wonder what happened to the quarry deliveries. Right. And apparently we could reach out to the village in Brun. Okay, we've got ourselves a lead, and without those resources, the wall might not get done. And speak of the devil, that's opened up the map, so okay. Right now we've got green circles, meaning like, you know, this is part of my immediate domain, right up to the outskirts. But if we want to make it over here to Brun, presumably we need to go through the forest road. So, right. If I want to explore this area, it's going to cost me 4 supplies. But it might get me an item, some happiness, some gold, and maybe not guaranteed. Could also be bad, so there might be bandits or whatnot. So, you know what? We're going to do it. The forest road was quiet aside from sighing pines and chirping birds. The agents found an abandoned cart. Now, this feels... Never mind, apparently it was almost empty. And if I want to go to Brun, oh dear. That would be another 4 supplies. I've only got 6, and I've not spoken to anyone in my throne room yet. Instead, step 1, okay, where the cock is my crown? Okay, there's my newborn baby. That's good, but it's not a crown. Also, bloody hell, I get to name my children. So, right. This is my daughter. Apparently I've got one of those now, like, you know, another one. As if I didn't have enough of the bastards. How about Amelia? Rather than, like, you know, making her the second of anything. Amelia's a nice name. And as for this chappie over here, you're going to be king one day. So, Eric II, Edward, or Ernest. Okay. I feel like naming him after myself is, like, you know, a bit much. But, like, in a world where everyone else is called Lorsulia and Asalia, Edward and Ernest just don't feel right. Okay, Eric II he is. And I feel like maybe, with 2 babies to take care of, I should not wake up my wife. You can just nap, we'll speak to you later. Okay, so apparently beasts are haunting our land. Oh, by any chance have you seen a lion? Because we were looking for a lion. When Ahenio spoke of cow-sized cats in the forest and no one believed him. Oh, that's a cocking lion. Right. Now there's money in it for me if we can capture this lion. Meanwhile, the polite outsiders told us all the truth. It's your plan. Oh. The swans released the lion, and now they're going around saying the reason there's a lion on the loose is because I'm the one that set it free to kill people. They're not just robbing my citizens, they're also slandering me. Okay, well this here is most definitely not true. We need to sort this out. Oh, blimey, this guy's just run straight off. Okay, he wouldn't be convinced one way or the other, so... Alright, some people have just come to yell at me, because apparently that's a thing you could just do in this universe. Because I am a good, benevolent king, and don't execute people. Yet, when they give me an execute button, we'll cock and say. Okay, who's next? Your Grace, you may have already heard of me. I'm the fortune teller you didn't know you needed, renowned for my accurate readings. Okay, well if you're an agent, I wouldn't mind having more agents, so... Right, my work is immaculate, and it will only cost you breadcrumbs. If you mean literally, welcome aboard. Oh, we've got a small problem here, which is... Right, so, these blobs, you need to pay money to get them back, so... Right now I've got literally no agents. Oh. Oh, this isn't good. Also, I've got a strawberry pie. Does anyone know where the strawberry pie came from? Someone just gave me a strawberry pie at some point, so... I could toss this in if I wanted to, but yes, like, even if I give the potion and the pie. I'm so sorry, we cannot cocking afford it right now. It's devastating, Your Grace. Well, that's not a good starting point, I'm so sorry. I sent my entire army to go and deal with an overweight cat. Right, weather's getting colder, grapes beginning to rot, big part of our income comes from selling wine. Okay, so, success, ooh. Bonus, you say? And yes, this is a weather situation, so if the witch were to be here, she would have been able to, you know, help out with that. There is no way I could do this. I'm so sorry about this. Oh, discontent just got really, really, really cooking high. I shouldn't have helped out that woman with her cat. Okay, that was a mistake. How can you be so cruel? As I say, the entire army is dealing with the cat situation right now. The overfed cat. Oh, I've made a catastrophic error of judgment. I should not have sent the army to deal with that cat. Okay, and this woman would appear to be, yes, a Redovian refugee. We had dealings with them in the first game, and apparently life is not good for these guys. We don't want any trouble, we just want to survive. Winter's near, it's getting colder and colder, so... bloody hell, okay. I think we've learnt a valuable lesson today. We need to, yes, get a lot of money in a hurry, and then use aforementioned money to pay my cocking agents. Oh, and I think possibly discontent may have just spilled straight over into threat, because people are really, really cocking angry about, you know, the fact I'm ignoring their needs and also there's a war coming. Okay, so today's gone worse than yesterday. Okay, I'll tell you what though. I could spend, yes, supplies to get potentially more money from Brun. Okay, we found the quarry. That's good. Of course, we have limestone. I feel like there's a really big butt coming. 200 cocky gold pieces? Okay, send in the soldiers. We're seizing control of this quarry. Although apparently the reason the price is so high is because there's damn tolls everywhere. But... these aren't mine. Someone has set up illegal tolls in the name of the king. Okay, bare minimum, yes. By the looks of it, people are happy that we have at least found a source of limestone. And on top of that, we're taking action about these damned illegal tolls. But for the time being, right, we don't have enough supplies to actually go to these places. So, never mind. Let's not worry about that for now. Instead, okay. I think we need to convert some of this happiness into money, and then that money into getting my agents back on side. When Lord Jacob arrives, the Baron's going to be a month behind. But these are our lands, and we know them best. We could lie in wait, and then ambush them. Okay, if the walls aren't necessarily going to be done in time, yeah, setting up a big old ambush in our own territory, not a bad idea. We could drive them towards the castle walls and then greet them with boiling oil. Okay, you have got a devious mind. I was planning to just jump out of the forest with a spiky stick and say boo. But okay, this guy's got boiling oil plans. I love him. Okay, meanwhile, checking in with, yes, Julian. So, apparently, that whole toll situation could explain the price increase, but not an entire missing shipment, which apparently we've got. So, something could have happened to Marcel, the lad who used to deliver our limestone. He liked to hang around in the inn nearby, and maybe someone there has seen him. Alright, so always just follow up with everybody. Might open up new areas we can investigate. But unfortunately, once again, right, we don't have the supplies to make the trip over to the Sleazy Weasel. Excellent name for a bar. But yes, I strongly suspect there's no way we can get 200 gold within a month in order to, you know, get the walls sorted out. So, the only way we can possibly get the limestone we need is by, yeah, sorting out the tolls, and then maybe the price for delivery goes right down. Well, I think that's all we can do for the time being, so in which case, okay. Yeah, we need a little bit of money. That's up to 19. There's also, oh blimey. There's a cooking full upgrade system, but we have no points just yet. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, we need to pay some people. So, I felt like my witch is very, oh, she costs 20. Okay, back to taxes. I need more taxes to pay for the witch. And if we pay you, please tell me this isn't just one blob. Okay, that's a full set of blobs. Right, okay, back to taxes. I'm so sorry about this, but we need... Okay, also I need supplies too. I'm so sorry about this, but like... Happiness is... It's not great. I just need a tiny bit more money. I'm so sorry about this, but like, you will be so happy tomorrow when you come and ask me to do things and I can actually, you know, do them. Okay, threat goes up a bit because... yes, indeed. Like, you know, the armies are getting closer. You're the lion woman. I feel like in some ways this is your fault, because you're the person who brought a cocking lion into my territory. Oh, apparently it's not one lion. On the bright side, the more lions you help me find, the bigger the profits for you. Where the cock is that execute button? Oh, but speak of the devil, the innkeeper at the Sleazy Weasel might be able to help. Right, the rest of you can just wait here for a second. I've got important business to do, beyond just dealing with you plebs and your stupid issues. In fact, apparently, going to the Sleazy Weasel is actually going to generate a bit of happiness, which we absolutely definitely cooking need. Like how we're treating this like, you know, it's some distant faraway land, which our men need to go on an expedition to locate, as opposed to the pub that's down the road. So, step one, let's find, yes, this Marcel chappie. How am I supposed to go back to Grefno? I've lost my limestone cart to a girl. There was all this junk in the road, so I had to stop. Then this girl jumped out and demanded money. I'm not scared of girls, I know I could beat her if it came to a fight. He paused. Turns out, I was wrong. My limestone cart was heavy, my horses couldn't go very fast. More bandits kept jumping out of the trees, they stole my cart. Who steals rocks? Okay. Somebody is deliberately messing with my kingdom. I'm being sabotaged from within. And the worst part was, she apologised to me before they all rode off. Oh, I know who cocking did this. It's the swans. Someone earlier mentioned that when they rob you, they're super polite and apologise afterwards. So, it's the same people who let the lion loose and then started wandering around saying, oh yeah, it's the king's lion, he deliberately set this lion on you. Still, bare minimum, he knew the location of another toll station, so we can start dealing with that potentially. In addition, yes, you might know something about lions, so I'm told. The last hunting trip of the year before winter set off for the forest not long ago. They passed through here, told us they were heading up north for the mighty oak. If I had to guess, they knew something, that's where your beast is at, but it might be a tricky situation getting there. He paused. Going over the high bridge will not be an easy feat right now due to situations with the roads. Okay, so yes, you can also take the long way round. Okay, so 2 ways to get to the giant oak up top to deal with the line situation, but we know there's money in it. On the other hand, if I have to spend money to make money, I don't know if I actually make, much of a profit at the end of it. Meanwhile, the folks in a nearby village might be able to help you find a faster way, but they're somewhat weird. Got it. Still, bare minimum, that just earned me a cocking ton of happiness, so okay, that was a good thing to do right now. So alright, there's the mighty oak, there's High Bridge, that's one of the tolls, but okay. it's getting more expensive to get out there. Okay, you know what? It's probably time I did my royal duties. Send in the plebs. We have now got agents for you. Crimson red, petrol blue, sunflower yellow. Only a few more strokes to finish my masterpiece. Oh, you're an artist. I'm going to be honest, of all the things I could spend money and time on right now, buying new portraits for the castle is not one of them. I am in fact working on a painting of your precious daughters. Okay, never mind. My daughters are awesome in this game, that's true. So, what we need to do is, yes, just to help her a tiny little bit, though... You know what? If I was to maybe, you know, give her a strawberry pie and a focus potion, that would be enough to, like, you know, just push this over the line. And then, basically, you go have fun, like, doing some painting. I come on behalf of my beloved aunt. The cold turned her left hand black and it had to be removed. Okay, good news, I've got my witch back. So, human ingenuity. By the sounds of it, yes, she wants to, like, you know, create a prosthetic hand. So, illness and tools would both do the job. You know what? I will send you one general blob who can help out with, like, you know, general construction, and one witch blob, which just gets you into the okay space, and that's going to be really good for happiness, and that converts straight into taxation, though bear in mind, yeah, there's no point taking happiness beyond the cap. Well, maybe. Could that maybe convert into, like, you know, reduced discontent? I don't know. Ooh, and someone else has shown up asking for help with their grape situation, so, okay, I turned you guys down yesterday. Don't worry, as I say, we've now got people who can help out with this nonsense. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to double send you the witch. Because if I double send you the witch, then... Okay, hang on. If I double send you the witch, then I have to pay 20 to get the witch back charged up. But she would already be down to 1 anyway, if I would send her and the general. But in which case... I'm going to regret this. But how good is the bonus we get? Because, oh, I'm going to regret this so much. You better come back tomorrow with a giant pile of bonus money for me. Oh, and hang on. Someone just showed up. By any chance, do you have my cooking crown? There was also a head in the bag. Like, I feel like we should be talking about the head before the crown, actually. Whose cooking head was that? Oh, it was one of the cooking swans, was it? And if you'd like some help turning white feathers red, I'm your man. You know what? You just made one a hell of an entrance. Welcome to the team. Ah, yes, the ambushers. So let the Baron's men go past us, attack from behind. Okay, nice and simple. One site in the forest, one in the river, and one hidden in plain sight. So in the forest, yeah, we just build a camp there, hide in the trees. You know, bit of an old classic, jumping out of the trees as the enemy passes by. This would apparently be fairly easy, minimal preparations needed. But it's also the furthest from the castle, meaning, yeah, the ambush could potentially go wrong if they manage to regroup. Still, time is short and supplies are few. This would still be better than nothing. Option 2, the river. More difficult to prepare, but also if we can make it work, okay, a safer option. It's not as far to the walls from that point. And then finally a burnt down old village, a wreck from, yes, the war in the first game. So, nice and easy to push the enemy towards the wall, it's nice and close by, but I'm guessing huge amount of work to get it set up, yes. Okay, and here we go at the various ambush sites. Let's not worry about that for now, however. You know, we don't actually know how many supplies we're gonna have when the time comes. Okay, step 1, let's get ourselves some cooking money in. Lovely. That gets me a 1 witch, beautiful, and oh, I can only have 2 agents active at any given moment. So you, buddy, could now be my brand new agent if I was to tell you, for example, to, yes, stand down for the time being. You get enlisted instead. However, you're magic averse, so that means you can't effectively work alongside the witch. Oh, and speaking of building a camp for the ambush, right. We've now got linen, we've got dried rations, and we've got supply barrels. Okay, just a little bit more tax, guys. Just the tiniest bit more tax. Okay, with that, we're basically out of money, but I've got a plan. Ooh, though, speaking of trouble, right. So, the situation with threat has now got so bad that, yeah, happiness is capped at 80. Okay, that's fine. 80 happiness is A-okay also. Oh, blimey, discontent is also ridiculously high. And I'm not keen on the fact that my master builder has come to see me. That's just not a good sign. Things are going great with the wall, ... Why, whenever anybody is talking about the wall, is it always ... Oh, cock me, he's annoyed everyone. So we need to, yes, figure out what's going on with the basket weaver and the chef and also the stone crusher, because they all cocking hate Julian. Okay, everything's fine. Just add this to my to-do list with the other 17 things. Okay, darling, whatever you want, it may have to wait. There's a lot going on right now. I promise I didn't do anything. What did you cocking do? Timo cut his hand messing around with an arrow. Okay, that seems reasonable. Like he was supposed to be practicing his archery. People are going to pick up, you know, minor wounds while doing practice like that. That's okay. Mother says this is all your fault, you better go and see them. There is no way this is my fault, okay? Timo's allowed to practice archery. He's a prince, damn it. Right, you cocking plebs can just wait here until I get back, okay? Because right now happiness is, a bit dangerously low. Okay, step 1, the village. Apparently they're a bit odd here, but they might know a nice, cheap, easy way of getting to the trees so we can deal with the lion situation. So, okay, we're going there first. Oh dear. Rotting barrels, cow manure, no sign of a lion. But apparently, yes, there's still a great commotion going on. My husband is missing. The village elder who comforted her called her Vanya. Turning to the royal agents, he told them he wanted to see the king at Grevno Castle as soon as he could. Then he sent the agents on their way with a piece of bread. Crumbs, really? Okay. Well, hopefully, you'll be showing up to see me at some point then. Meanwhile, yes, we were supposed to be investigating tolls, so this one in the forest is literally between Brun and the castle. So that feels like, yes, that's a good place to start. So here we go. Toll barricade with the help of Marcel. The bandits were no kinder to the royal agents and a struggle broke out. Soon, though, the young bandits realised they were dealing with professionals. Okay, I sent soldiers. Good. Good. That gets us some happiness, and if we're very lucky, I mean, maybe, that should get us, like, you know, a limestone cart. Though maybe that was elsewhere. Okay, next up, same again at, yeah, the toll at High Bridge. Go over there, we can just afford that too. And, okay, no swans. Interesting. Instead, there's a group of armed mercenaries. Right, they're going to be harder to deal with. We're patrolling the area on command of a Lord Toml. Ain't a big secret. The royal agents had no choice but to turn back for now. So, right, that gets me tons of happiness. Brilliant. But, yes, tell me more about Toml. And apparently it's my wife who knows about Toml, which is unfortunate because she actually wants to start yelling at me for, like, you know, this kid cutting his hand open. I feel like, you know, this is Kadani's fault more than mine. She was the one who was blatantly showing him around. There is actually an option for me to yell at Kadani, but I can't bring myself to click it. Kadani's too much of an adorable potato head. I can't do it. Okay, thankfully, it's a small wound. Apparently he's going to be just fine. But okay, let's focus on Lord Toml. Toml, I know of him. What a piece of work. We've met many times before, but we seldom do much actual talking. But I'm pretty sure I know how to convince him he's being unreasonable. Okay, listen to Aurelia, because, you know, I've been trying to do things my way, and let's just say the situation doesn't look good with discontent right now. Oh, and speaking of which, she's not going to tell me what to do. She's going to take care of this herself, so, okay, we'll check in with her later. Okay, so, update from the walls. The basket weaver is hiding inside the toilet because she's scared she's going to die on account of what a fortune teller told her. Okay, this is the king. I'm ordering you to come out of the toilets. And just because I've spent all my money on fortune tellers doesn't mean I'm easily fooled. I'm the king too. Now get lost. Okay, well this is highly embarrassing. Okay, it's me, the fortune teller, here to tell you the next part of the prophecy. This sounds like something a demon would say as a trick. How do I know it's you? Okay. Because you owe me money. As the fortune teller, you should do, because I already gave you a prophecy. And, if you put it that way, in that case, I'll definitely stay in here. Okay, but what if I also know your secrets, being as I am the fortune teller? Okay, he's also still hiding in here. Okay, this is all absolutely fine. Now I'm going to tell this person their future. See a vision. You'll be bitten by a snake in the privy, a punishment for laziness. Okay, this is a very odd mission, but I think this is working. Meanwhile, the Stone Crusher would just like better conditions and ideally a handful of perks. So, morale is low, especially mine. Right, what do you cooking want? Oh, cock me! Right, that's a lot of stuff that you want. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to you later. Okay, and we also need, yes, a new chef, because the old one did die when the wall collapsed. I remember that. Okay, we've got 3 applicants. We'll go through those possibly tomorrow. Alright, in which case, send in the plebs and let's see what they need doing today. Your Grace, my wife is missing. Well, you know what? You can just go and find her yourself. I'm cooking busy. She was spending less and less time at home and going to visit strangers. I'm gonna be honest, buddy. I feel like your wife has just left you. I'm really sorry, but this is not the king's business. Okay, next up, our village has been overrun by thugs. Now this here, this is cooking king business. Okay, can't help but notice there is a red thing there. Which makes me worry that potentially, yes, he's going to get, like, I don't know, wounded or something. If I send you, like, if I send you one more, that won't make any difference. And I can't send you with the witch, so, you know what, I think healing is quite cheap. I will send you a double general. This guy's, like, you know, good at cutting off people's heads. He'll do great. And finally, it's getting cold. Okay, we're back down to not really the king's business at this point, but fine. So, in which case... Okay, if I was to send you together with... Okay. No item would be enough to just push you over. And if I put the witch in, he won't get involved. I kind of wish that, yeah, I could, you know, use some item to push this over into success, but none of these count against this challenge. I'm so sorry, but I can't be paying to recharge my agents every day, because now I need to be buying supplies to build the ambush so we don't all cocking die. Okay, I'm getting scared here because... yes, we're getting a dangerously high up in threat. And if discontent reaches 100, that flows straight over into threat. So, okay. I'm going to spend a little bit of happiness just getting discontent down a slight amount. Then, we're going to help ourselves to a giant pile of supplies. Everything else goes into money. Then we just heal up our lovely friend right here, leaving us plenty of spare cash to buy all the camp supplies we need. Oh, and bloody hell, speaking of the camp location... Right, so it turns out that, yes, that's going to get more and more difficult as time goes by. So, even though I don't know how many supplies I'm going to ultimately be able to get together for the camp, I still need to commit to it early because, oh, this game is always a cocking nightmare, right? Okay, I will get back to you idiots later. Alright, there's more important stuff to do. Here we go. The river ambush. This is what I want to do. And now, if I put everything I've got together... Not even cocking close. Okay, I'm just getting a bit scared here because... yeah. Potentially we're getting really, really close to the end here. I need to get more items. But that's okay. Because you can also get more items by doing other events. So, okay. Item happiness gold. They just gave me a gift and it was a strawberry pie. Beautiful. And that means we can bypass the dirty side roads, which are a bit dangerous, and go straight onto the abandoned lodge. Better and flipping better. So, alright. Signs of a struggle, etc, etc. But, already been ransacked. Picked up a couple of new items. Focus potion. That's just a free 20. Lovely. And then keep on keeping on, because we are almost down at, yes, the final toll. So just keep on keeping on. Decreased threats. I mean, that's cocking worth its weight in gold. So, okay, there were some angry wolves. Taken care of nice and easy. Threat goes down. Happiness goes up. Okay, today's been a good day out on the map. Oh, good. The new chefs are here. Because, yes, the older one, like, you know, died when the wall fell over. Okay, candidate number 1 just offered me a chiffonade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds expensive. Get out of here, you. Okay, we've also got candidate number 2, who doesn't know what salt is, and then candidate number 3, who feels like, you know, a happy, healthy middle ground. You, buddy, can join for 5 gold. Lovely. Okay, it's probably a bad sign that when I hired him, his response was absolute shock I would give him the job. This was probably a bad decision. Okay, someone's come in and robbed this woman, though curiously, they've only taken foods. Oh, bloody hell, she's one of those people who, yes, doesn't actually want help. She just wants to yell at me and increase discontent. Oh, blimey, that is getting out of hand in a hurry, actually. Next up, we've got... oh, it's more people who have been eaten by lions. Oh, hang on, I know you. You must be from that village I went to go and seek the advice of. You might know an alternative way to get to the giant oak. That way, we can deal with the lion problem. Oh, and you are not even that difficult to take care of, so... okay, I will send you my general and... gosh darn it, I'd rather not give you too many more supplies. I kind of need the supplies, actually. Okay, I will send you double general. You're welcome. Show me the way to the mighty oak. Oh, now there we go. Hidden path and... even better. It's catastrophically cheap to go and explore. So, right, let's get that done. And nothing there, just straight on to the mighty oak. And that means... okay, we need 6 supplies for that tomorrow. And on top of that, crossroads is at 5. So, okay, we just need 11 supplies tomorrow, and we can sort this kingdom out. Oh, and why do I get the feeling another person just cocking showed up who just wants to yell at me? Because whenever you get speech options, you're just trying to, you know, talk them down. But they always just get angry and yell at you. Oh, he just... bloody hell. Okay. I think possibly we might need to, yes, just set up any camp of our choosing today. How much gets added on per day? Is it 10 or is it 20? I don't know. Someone just showed up offering me magic mortar in order to use arcane science to fix up my walls. Get the cock out of my castle. Okay, let's get this done. This is going to be a good day for me. So, next up, yeah, number 1, we're just going to be needing 12 supplies. Number 2, let's just get, you know, discontent down a little bit because I'm very scared about what happens if it overflows like one more time and the rest goes into money. Because I desperately need, yes, my agents back on side. Oh, and more supplies for the camp. Don't forget the camp. That's like another 50 for camp right there. And then we've got just enough change to cover everybody. Okay, we are just about hanging on here. But this is it. Tomorrow's the day. At this point, we cannot wait any longer. We need to get, yes, the ambush set up. I think he's arriving next turn. Okay, step 1. Let's see what the best ambush we can currently afford is. Oh, we're so close to setting up the good ambush. We're so damn close. Okay, I need one more item. Just one more, okay? That's fine. We'll come back later. Alright, step 1. The crossroads. That's, gosh darn it, that's nothing but happiness, but we did need to do this anyway, so... alright, stationary post, a primitive gate, let's just knock that down, no trouble whatsoever, and... okay, no one here, but I can't afford the supplies to search the boxes. Right, in which case, the lion, because if this gives me any item I can use whatsoever, then we can set up the really good ambush, so... here we go. Giant oak, etc., etc. And there's the lion. Except apparently, the lion's already dead. Well, the guy did say a hunting party was going after them. Well, apparently it is dead, though I swear there was supposed to be more than one. Okay, whatever's going on, we've got ourselves... dark caves. Oh, we're not done with that yet, but bare minimum, we've got some fur. By any chance, could we use fur for, like, you know, the camp? Because if so... oh, come on, game. Give me this one. Let me, you know, construct my... oh, cock me, we can do it. We can construct a camp out of lion fur and... oh, yeah. Oh, flippin' yeah. We're done. We've actually done it. We've set up the good camp. Oh, I'm a good king, as it turns out. Oh, and even better, okay. We've now sorted out the limestone situation because all the tolls have been removed. With the slight issue that, yes, the lovely rock crusher is still not on site, and she is not willing to go back to work for less than, okay, we need to find stuff she likes more, like gambling or something. Okay, just deal with the random plebs, and then I suspect it might just be go time. Step 1, we've got some Redovian Refugees, so... Okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't really have a huge amount to give you. I could give you some food, but... Okay, I will send my head chopping guy to... I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how he's going to help you, but like, somehow he's going to help you. Off you go. Oh yeah, it's on. It's flipping on, so okay. Get everybody into the best shape they... Why is happiness not looking great? Oh, happiness isn't looking great, which is a problem, because that means I've not got much money to get my agents working again. How are you guys doing, by the way? You're not doing that bad. The witch actually wasn't deployed anywhere today, so that's fine. The question is it enough? We've taken care of the ambush, or no? Because we were never able to take care of the wall. The wall wasn't ready either. So we basically... I just realised what we just did, right, was... We set up an incredible ambush, like a really detailed, good ambush that was designed to take the enemy and drive them straight towards our walls so that we could, like, pour boiling oil on them. At which point they probably realised, wait, the walls haven't been constructed yet. So, as a result of that, they just walked in and killed all my family and everybody else too, so... I could see how, yes, there was a slight issue with my tactical planning. Like, if I'd made a worse ambush, then theoretically we could have had enough supplies to pay off the rock-crushing lady, so that she could have, like, you know, helped build the wall, then the ambush... Basically, welcome to Yes, Your Grace, the game where you're going to die horribly because you were trying to balance 17 different things at once. And on the other hand, I suspect that was kind of supposed to happen, because this is not actually the full release of the game. This is just like, you know, a demo build that contains a couple of hours of footage. So, I suspect, yes, getting the optimal perfect outcome is almost impossible unless you do literally everything right on every day. That's kind of how Yes, Your Grace is supposed to go. You have to make sacrifices, you have to lose sometimes, but... I will say, for me, this has got the same magic as the first game right now. And even better, if you want to play this yourself, you might just be able to. They are accepting applications for people who just want to, you know, play it now, give feedback, etc, etc. I will put a link in the description below, and yes, this build will be available to a select few people that the devs decide they want to give it to this coming week or so, but I will say... It's just a good time. It looks gorgeous, it's well written, it's so cocky difficult to get it all right, so... yes, indeed. Yes, Your Grace is back, and as soon as I can get hold of the full game, we'll be back with it too. So hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the wonderful Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
I'm going to be honest, if it's Glasgow on a Saturday night and there's large amounts of violence and screaming and chaos, that's just normal. That's not actually the alien, sorry. But on the other hand, I have a giant flamethrower robot. Would you not like to potentially let me at least try that before pulling the funding and power? No! Okay.